Hello Russian learners! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Irina and on this channel we learn Russian and English. So in today's video lesson we're going to learn the Russian alphabet. To be honest, I got some requests from my English speaking students who asked me to explain the Russian alphabet in a video lesson. So here we go. I really hope you find it very useful, and if you like the video, please give it a thumb up and do consider subscribing to my channel in order not to miss any upcoming videos in the future. So, is it important to learn the Russian alphabet in order to speak Russian? Well, obviously yes. Actually, it's highly recommended to learn the alphabet of any language you're learning because it gives you the advantage of knowing how certain words and letters are pronounced, how to spell the words, which is a very important skill to be able to spell the words, and also just to understand how the language works in general. So let's quickly look at some of the basic facts about the Russian alphabet. So the Russian alphabet contains 33 letters. There are 10 vowels and 21 consonants. And also, there are 2 modifier letters that alter a preceding consonant. We call them signs, the soft sign and the hard sign. But I will explain them later to you in detail. And last but not least, and you obviously know this fact already, that the Russian alphabet uses the Cyrillic script. Not the Latin script, as for example the English language does, but the Cyrillic script. So, now, without further ado, let's begin with the first letter of the Russian alphabet, which is letter A. A, sound A. Very easy, right? Letter A, sound A. Let's look at some of the examples. For example, mom, a very universal word in any language, is pronounced as mama. Ma, mama. Mama. You see, the sound R, A in Russian is very clear. A, mama. Or for example, watermelon. Arbuz, 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 arbuz. So I put the stress, I put the apostrophe where the word is stressed, but actually we don't write these apostrophes, we don't write the stress in real life. It's just done for your convenience. All right, the second letter is letter B, B, sound B, B, B. So you have to make the sound using just your upper and lower lip. B, B. Let's look at some of the examples and try to pronounce them together. Grandma, for example, a very famous Russian word that many foreigners know. Babushka, 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 babushka. You see, it's not babushka, it's babushka. The correct stress is on the first syllable, babushka. Or for example, squirrel. Squirrel is белка, 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 белка. So far, so good, right? Let's look at the third letter of the Russian alphabet, which is letter V, V, sound V, V, V. So with your upper teeth, you have to touch your lower lip. That's it, V, V. For example, grapes. Виноград, 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 виноград. Or wolf, волк, волк, в, волк. This sound is similar to the English V sound, as in the word very, so it's quite similar. So vinograd, grapes, and volk. And for example, the name of Mr. Putin is Vladimir Putin. So V. Okay, the next letter is letter G, G, sound G, G, G. For example, mushroom. Grip, 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 grip. Or goose. Гусь, гусь, гусь. The next letter is letter D. D. Sound D. 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 House. Дом. 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 Or sofa, for example. Диван. 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 The next letter is letter Y. Y. And the sound also Y. Y. Let's look at the examples. Raccoon in Russian is енот. 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 Spruce, the tree, the type of tree, spruce is ель. 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 Doing good? The next one is quite similar to the previous one, all right? So it's letter yo with 2 dots on it. We call it yo. And the sound is also yo. Okay, you see they're quite similar. Ye, I, yo. For example, the word hedgehog is ёжик. Honey, мёд. So you see, we put this letter between 2 consonants, and it's not мёд, but it's мёд. So ёжик, and мёд. And also, it's very important to say that this letter is always stressed in any word in Russian. So you always have to stress this letter. So the next letter is this one, very strange looking letter, which is Ж. And the sound Ž. So the type of sound the Beatles make, right? Zzz. So this is the letter in Russian. We have a letter or a sound that represents the sound of the Beatles, right? So letter J, sound J. For example, beetle, жук, жук. Or giraffe, жираф. The next letter is Z, and the sound is Z. For example, umbrella is зонт. And zebra is зебра. All right, so far so good. The next one is a vowel, and it's E. Sound E. Same letter and the same sound, E. For example, needle. Needle is игла. And strength, сила. And also my name in Russian starts with this letter, I, Irina. So my name also takes this letter. So the next one is quite similar to the letter E, but it has this type of thing on it, and this is letter I, or we also call it I краткая, or short E. I, letter I, sound Y. For example, iodine, йод. Йод. Yogurt. Yogurt. Okay, so nothing tricky about this one. It just looks kind of strange, right? But it's quite simple as well, right? Йод, and yogurt. Sorry, yod и yogurt. Yogurt. Yod и yogurt. Sometimes I mix Russian and English, I don't know. Okay, the next letter is letter K. K. Sound K. 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 Cat is кошка. 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 Cactus. 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 The next letter is letter L. 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 And sound L. 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 For example, the word frog. Лягушка. 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 Or fox. Лиса. 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 The next letter is letter M. M. Sound M. 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 For example, the word ball. Ball is мяч. 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 C is море. 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 M. Letter M. Sound M. Море. The next letter is letter N. N. Sound N. 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 For example, the word thread. Thread is нитки. 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 Or the word nose. Nose is нос. 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 Fantastic. So far so good, right? The next letter is letter O. 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 And the sound O. 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 So this is the vowel. And let's look at some of the examples. For example, cloud. Cloud is облако. 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 Or the word autumn is осень. 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 And this one, okay, let's look at this word as well. Milk, for example, the word milk. Молоко. But you see, we write it with the letter O. So, молоко. But we don't pronounce it like this. We don't say молоко. We say it like this. Молоко. Why does it happen? So, when the Russian letter O is not stressed in a word, it is pronounced as A. So you see the first letters O, the first two O, are not stressed. That's why we cannot pronounce them as молоко. We pronounce them as молоко. The final O is stressed, that's why we pronounce it as O, but the other ones, we pronounce them as A. Молоко. This is called vowel reduction, and it's an important rule in the Russian pronunciation. So the next letter is letter P. P. Sound P. 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 For example, the word saw. Saw is пила. 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 Or the word train. Train is поезд. 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 This letter is letter R. 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 And the sound is R. 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 For example, the word rocket. Ракета. 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 Or the word fish. Ryba, ryba, ryba. All right, this letter may be a little bit tricky for, especially for the English speakers, because in the English language you don't have the letter R pronounced like this, pronounced as R, but I guess it will be easy for the Spanish speakers. Anyway, just try pronouncing this letter like this. R, R, R. Raqueta, riba. Raqueta, riba. All right, doing good. Let's continue. And this letter is called letter S, 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 and sound S, S, S. For example, the word sun. Солнце, 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 солнце. Word is слово, 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 слово. The letter T, T, and the sound T, T, T. For example, the word cake. Торт, торт, торт. Or body. Тело, 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 тело. This letter is letter U, 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 and the sound is also U, U. For example, the word snail is улитка, 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 улитка. Or the word street. Улица, улица, улица. This letter is letter F, 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 and sound F, F, F. For example, the word flashlight. Фонарь, фонарь, фонарь. Flag, flag, flag. Flag, flag. So nothing difficult in this one, yes? You also have the sound F in the Latin script, for example, in the English language, in Spanish, in any language, I guess, the sound F exists. So nothing difficult, nothing tricky. It's just written differently, yes? It's written in the Cyrillic script, but you just have to memorize it and everything will be fantastic. Right, let's move on to this letter. It's letter H, H, H. Sound H, H, H. Bread is хлеб, хлеб, хлеб. Robe is халат, 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 халат. This is letter C, C, C. Sound ц, ц, ц. For example, this word flower. Цветок, 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 цветок. Circus, цирк, цирк, цирк. Very good. All right, let's look at this one. Letter Ch, Ch, Ch. Sound Ch, Ch, Ch. For example, the word clock. Часы, 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 часы. Turtle is черепаха, 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 черепаха. Letter Ш, Ш, Ш. The sound Sh, Sh, Sh. For example, balloon is шар, шар, шар. Hat is шапка, 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 шапка. Now this one looks similar to the previous one, but it's called letter sh, sh, sh. Sound sh, sh, sh. For example, the word brush is щетка, 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 щетка. Very good. Or the word puppy is щенок, 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 щенок. And we finally arrived to this sign, which is called hard sign, hard sign. And now I will explain how we use the hard and the soft sign in the Russian language. So the hard sign doesn't have any sound value, which means it doesn't produce or provide any sound. What it makes, it makes the preceding consonant sound hard, even if the following vowel is supposed to soften it. All right? And after the hard sign can only go the following letters: ye, yo, ya, and you. So why do we need it? Once again, we need it to make the preceding consonant sound hard. All right? Now let's look at the example, and you will see why we use this hard sign. The first word is сел, сел, which means he sat down. Сел. And the next word is съел, съел, which means he ate. A totally different meaning, right? So, once again, listen to me pronouncing these words. Сел, 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 and съел, 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 right? So you see the difference. The second one takes the hard sign in order to make the consonant sound hard. All right, so съел. If the first S, for example, the first consonant in the first word, S is sounds soft, right? Just listen. Сел, сел. See, the consonant S sounds very soft. Сел. Thanks to the vowel ye, сел. But when we put the hard sign, it sounds съел, съел. So the consonant S is no longer soft. It sounds hard, right? Съел, сел, съел, сел, съел. Hope you see the difference. Okay, let's look at this letter, and this letter is ы. This one might be a little bit tricky. ы. ы. Just try to smile as wide as you can and say ы. It's like e, but make it wider. ы, ы, ы. Right, sound ы. For example, the word soap. Мыло. ы, мыло, мыло, мыло. Мыло. Next one is cheese. Сыр, 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 сыр. So it's not сыр because sometimes it's difficult to pronounce it like like very wide, and usually beginners say like сыр or мило, but it's not correct. Just try to make it as wide as possible. Try to make your open your lips as wide as possible. So мыло, 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 and сыр, сыр, сыр. Very good. And also we're gonna look at this sign, which is the soft sign, and we will look at the examples as well. So why do we need the soft sign? Just as the hard sign, the soft sign doesn't have any sound value. It doesn't make any sound whatsoever, but it makes the preceding consonant sound soft. So the idea of softening can be illustrated by the letter N in such words as now and new in English, for example, yes? N sounds harder in now, right? And softer in new, now, new. So this is the idea, and this is why we have the soft sign in Russian to make the words sound softer. let's look at these examples. So the first word is угол, угол, угол. You see the final consonant L is hard. Yes, it is not soft. Угол, угол. It means corner. And let's look at the second one, at the second word, which is уголь, уголь, л. You see the soft sign in the end? So it makes the consonant L sound softer, right? Уголь, уголь, which means coal. You see, totally different meanings, but these words look quite the same, right? So угол, just listen to the difference, how different they sound. Угол, угол, and уголь, 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 угол, уголь, угол, уголь. Right. So this is the idea of the soft sign. I hope you get it. I hope you understand this idea. But to be honest, the more you read, the more you expose yourself to the Russian speech, the better you will understand how we use the soft and hard sign in the Russian in our words, right? So don't be intimidated by these strange signs. They're totally fine. You'll see it. Okay, and let's look at the final letters. We have 2 more letters to go. So this letter is letter e, sound e. For example, excavator is excavator, excavator. Or echo, for example, echa, echa. Very good. Let's look at this one. Letter U. Sound U. So, for example, the word whirlabout. Yula. And the word skirt. Yubka. And the final letter of the Russian alphabet, thank God, is the letter Ya. The sound as well, ya. For example, the word apple is яблоко. Or the word egg, яйцо. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you found it useful. If you liked the video, please give it a thumb up, and if you have any suggestions or ideas, do leave them below in the comment section. I will be happy to read them all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Пока-пока.